You do not miss them. You miss what you hoped they would finally make you feel. And that's why you can't let go. Not because the connection was deep, but because the wound was. And if you stay until the end, you'll understand why your body keeps calling pain love. Welcome to the inner room. Let's go deeper. Most people think attachment starts with love. It doesn't. It starts with familiarity. Your nervous system is not asking, is this healthy? It's asking, have I survived this before? And that changes everything. Because familiar does not always feel safe. Sometimes familiar feels confusing, hard to read, emotionally distant, easy to lose. And if love once felt unpredictable, your body may start confusing anxiety with connection. That's why calm people feel boring, and emotionally unavailable people feel addictive. Not because they are special, because the emotional chaos feels familiar. And sometimes, what people call chemistry is just pain recognizing itself. But that's not even the deepest part, because you are not only attached to the person, you are attached to what finally being loved by them would mean. Somewhere deep down, your body believes, if this person chooses me, maybe I was always enough. And suddenly, the relationship becomes bigger than the relationship. Now it's about proving something, that you're lovable, wanted, worth staying for. So when they pull away, it doesn't only hurt, it confirms something old, something your body already feared. And this is why people stay attached even when they are suffering. Because they are not fighting for the present. They are trying to rewrite the past. But here's where it becomes dangerous. Because after a while, the attachment stops being emotional and starts becoming identity. Without realizing it, you begin building yourself around their attention. Their texts affect your mood. Their distance affects your self-worth. Their presence regulates your nervous system. And now, a delayed reply feels bigger than a delayed reply. A colder tone feels like danger. A shift in energy feels like abandonment. Not because you're weak, but because your body learned something a long time ago. It learned that love and safety are the same thing. So now, when love feels unstable, your entire body reacts like survival is at risk. But the deepest part is this. Sometimes you are not attached to who they are. You are attached to who you hoped they would become. The potential, the almost, the rare moments that felt real enough to make you ignore everything else. And your mind keeps replaying those moments, trying to turn fragments into a future. That's why letting go feels impossible. Because you are not only grieving the person, you are grieving the fantasy. The version of the story where they finally loved you correctly. But eventually, you realize something terrifying. You were fighting for someone who mostly existed inside your hope. And maybe that's the real reason this hurts so much. Because your body was not chasing love. It was chasing relief. Relief from an older wound, using a newer person. And maybe healing begins the moment you stop asking, how do I make them stay? And start asking, why does leaving feel like survival? This is the work of the inner room. Not to tear apart what you've built, but to gently, carefully open the rooms you've kept locked. If this made you stop, you already know why. Don't scroll past it. Subscribe and answer this in the comments. Why do you stay attached to what hurts you? Because this is what we do here. I'll see you in the next room.